read about and hear about on the news and in the algorithm from the world that you experience as a human being every day. And aren't we, by creating these data points of the horror that they all live in? Like, yeah, it sucks to have shooter drills, but we had nuclear war drills where we hid under desks.
Right.
And I didn't know that much about the atomic bomb, but I was pretty sure my desk wouldn't help.
This Jon Stewart interview is making me really upset, actually. So he's interviewing this author called John Della Volpe, and he wrote a book. Well, I don't know if he wrote a book, but he was talking about a study that he did with Harvard, I believe, understanding Gen Z. And basically, it's just a 20-minute conversation on The Daily Show of him trying to explain to Stewart why Gen Zers feel the way that they do, and talking about the real challenges and how that even though there are generational divides, that this time it's actually significant, and the need for reform and policy is higher than even at the protesting of Vietnam. Apparently, a little bit over 50% of Gen Zers, millennials, I believe it is, voted in the last presidential election, which is twice the average for a generation, particularly in times of distress. And Jon Stewart, he's usually pretty right about most things, but he just keeps on cutting this man off. He is stuck in his own world. He's not even thinking about how race, how gender, how culture can play into all of these grievances and difficulties that people may be experiencing. And he's just coming off so arrogant, and it rubs me the wrong way, not only because of how belligerent he's being, but because it's the same attitude that my parents have. Like, they think, oh well, we did this stuff in the 60s, 70s, and and we're boomers, and we've done everything, and so you should be so grateful, like you don't really have it as hard. But then this man, he keeps on dropping facts, he's just telling like statistics after statistics of validating what I'm feeling, when freaking boomers don't even do that. Even my parents are boomers. They're old. But it just frustrating. But it's nice to know that millennials and Gen Z are uniting, and that we have strength in numbers, and that even though we're not fully at our peak in terms of power, we're still climbing up that. And it's going to be a few more years before we really can, take the boomers down. Well, because nature is going to be doing that for them. But yeah, it's moments like these are frustrating, but I'm getting more and more hopeful that we're going to be all right. I put a candle on top of a candle that I put vanilla extract while it was melted, and then let it cool, and then put another candle on that, then took out the candle from below, replaced that with a new candle because that went out, lit that candle, then used one of the lit wicks from one of the previous candles that I put in there, light that up, and then I was just like, what the fuck now? I'll take another tea candle and put it on top. And that's exactly what I did. It just looks so cool, doesn't it? This is killing me. I'm used to it doing the other way, but I'm doing it this way facing the machine, so I'm getting my back area. It's an undeveloped part of my area of my body. So I'm going to be working on this primarily today, and then some core stuff.
We're on our way to Trader Joe's because we're getting Brussels sprouts. Do I really want to go out in the rain? So they, oh wait. My camera is so wet. So they didn't have any Brussels sprouts because literally I bought them out of all their Brussels sprouts last time, and they just haven't had a new shipment in the last day or so. So I ended up buying a bunch of artichoke hearts, and I saw on Google that the artichokes don't have any starches in them, or at least not substantial enough to classify them as a starch. And I have a real sensitivity to starch. I sound like such a dweeb, but because I didn't get Brussels sprouts, at least I got artichoke hearts, and at least I'm trying something different. I've had artichoke hearts before, but it's been a while. It used to have them with butter. Now I'm gonna have to have them with olive oil, which is not bad. I don't mind it, but yeah, it's good to change it up. I don't know if I would have been so adventurous if there weren't Brussels sprouts. So, I mean, at the end of the day, gotta eat, right?
I've been loving these Kalamata olives. I don't know. I think I'm lacking a lot of flavor in my regular diet. And so this just like a super punch of flavor. A pretty decent texture too. They look kind of grody, but that's just because they're soaked in brine with extra virgin olive oil. You can definitely taste it from the Trader Joe's ones. By far, for the price, insane. I think each of these jars was like $2 something. I don't know, it was really affordable. So, because I'm eating less these days, I think I'm gonna like just start doing my shopping other than obviously for water, like exclusively with Trader Joe's. It's in my neighborhood and good quality obviously, but now shopping from there makes way more sense because I'm just using less ingredients. And so if I can just go to a one-stop shop that's more like a one-stop boutique food shop, I will do that. I got toothpaste on my shirt again. Well, I don't know if I told you that the first time, but my tongue was black. It's not really anymore. I think it has to do with the coffee, but I think that only has to do with the coffee and like the dark berries I eat, because I've been burning my tongue, and so I think I have like dead skin. I don't know, and all the allergies and stuff. Something's going. That's disgusting. Let's stop talking about that. Okay, what are we talking about? I just wanted to say though, thank you guys so much for the new subscribers. Means a lot to see that you guys are wanting to follow along with what I'm doing every day. And yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of traveling this summer, moving country. Yeah, moving country. So we got a lot planned up. But as of now, it's a little bit chill, but it's just a vibe, you know? Alright guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, have a good day. Have a good rest of your day. Love you guys. Peace. Bye.